Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Before I start the video, I do want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. And let's get into the video. We absolutely just ran like hell yesterday, which is I'm not surprised, right? Because I said I was bearish yesterday, so for the first half of the day we did come down $3, which is pretty nasty. And then after news came, that's when you had them move up like crazy, right? Because the minutes came in pretty bullish. So I'm not very surprised that happened. I'm more surprised on how hard we actually rallied for the minutes. That I was surprised about. I did not expect. And also for news in general, right? I rarely comment about news just because I have no idea how things are going to really play out, right? Like yesterday's minutes, I don't really read them. I don't really know how they actually play out. So, couldn't really make too many comments about that. But for right now, I am extremely bullish going into CPI. I very, very much think that there's very little chance for CPI to come in hawkish or come in hot. Very, very much do not think that at all. I think this is basically, you're at 438 right now. I think the move right now, as long as you come in line or under, I think you have a really good chance of going up at least like 1% from open, right? So 1% would take us, 1% would take you right towards 442, 441. So I'm looking at this area or this top of trend here, right there, as the top. If we actually come in, what is it called? If you actually come in, not in line necessarily, in line, then yes, then you can probably do this maybe within the next couple of days. If you come in under by a lot, right, like a really good number that CPI is actually under, then I definitely think that this 442 level is very possible on SPY. If you come in line, then I think you probably only rally to like 440-ish, possibly to like 438, maybe stay around this level and trade regularly. So I do think maybe you'll drop down if you come in like in line. You maybe come down and retest this 437, and then you push up to like a 441, maybe tomorrow, maybe sometime in the next couple of days. If you do come in hot, I would not be surprised if you drop like a full percent today, right? Which would basically mean this would take us all the way back to 433, essentially yesterday's lows. And then from there, we basically just come down even lower, right? You basically start moving down for the next week or so, right? And you give up the whole move from yesterday, right? So this is basically what I'm looking at for today. If you're bullish on CPI, right, which is I'm like 95% sure we're gonna come in bullish, right? I think we're gonna rally to at least like 440, probably 440, 441. If CPI comes in hot, which there's like 5% chance that it will, I really don't think CPI is gonna come in hot. I think you drop down I think you drop down like a full 1% and you give up the whole move from yesterday, right? Basically hitting these lows right there. So that's basically what I think is going to happen. I think those are my targets for today, but like right there, right? And then target for today is up here if you're on the bull side, right? So we'll change that to just green just to be in line, but that's basically it. Those are basically the targets right now that I'm looking for today. Like I said, and even right now, because you did just close the gap, I do expect maybe some sort of retracement after that gap was filled. So maybe something like this, and then you just do that, right? Something like that. So it's really just depends on CPI. TA is not going to do too much, but at least pre-market for the next hour or so before TA gets released, I can definitely see us dropping back to like 437, which was I think after hours highs right here. So at least to retest this, right? To retest this top and then probably just pick back up, because again, this is just your general structure, right? You close gap, you're probably going to come down to here. You already have a 30-minute bear trigger on SPY. So I would not be surprised if you come down here, right? Back to this high right there, right? And then you shoot up again, right? Because you literally just closed the gap, right? Look at that. Right, so you close gap right there at 438.43. So overall today, I'm essentially 100% bullish right now on CPI coming in bullish, and then for us to keep pushing towards the upside. But for right now, at least just like small structure play here is you come down, before CPI, and then you just completely moonshot to the upside, because I do think CPI is going to come in either in line or under, right? Very, very slim chance that it comes in hot. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.